lecture of design of machine elements. The unit is Introduction to Design. Lecture number 1 is Introduction. So you know me very well because I had taught you the subject theory of machine. This is what we are going to deal in your semester number 5. The subject is Design of Machine Elements. Its code is 17YME502. And as per the curriculum, as per the syllabus, we will be having 3 lectures or 4 lectures per week, and there will be a practical slot of 2 hours for this particular subject. What we will be discussing and what the practicals will contain, that I will brief you in this particular lecture. Then obviously, as per OBE pattern, we will be having this CIA 1, CIA 2, CIA 3, CIA 4 as usual, which in total will have 50 marks, and 50 marks will be your end semester exam. And then for practicals, you will be having 50 marks examination. So total, you will be having 150 marks for this subject theory, including CIA 50 and EDSEM 50, that is 100 marks, and practicals of this particular subject, that will be of 50 marks. So both are important as far as this particular subject is concerned. So whatever will be dealing in this particular subject, practically you will have to implement it, you will have to draft some sheets, you will have to design something and represent it, which will consist of the 50 marks at the end semester. Then what are the course objectives, what we will learn, or what I expect that you should know of after completing this particular course. Before starting with this course, we assume that you are aware with engineering drawing. You know how to draw a sketch, what is orthographic projection, what is isometric projection, how you are going to represent the object, how you are going to draw the assembly and details of the part along with the geometric and other tolerances on it. Then you should be aware with the subject of engineering mechanics and solid mechanics, in which you know regarding the material properties. So these are the basic subjects which already you have covered in previous semesters, the knowledge of which will be required for machine design. Now, course objectives. To effectively choose proper material for different machine elements depending on their physical and mechanical properties. So in engineering mechanics and solid mechanics or strength of materials, you have studied various materials. Now how effectively and how to use them for various design considerations or elements, that we are going to study and implement in this particular subject. Then to develop a thorough understanding of basic principles of machine design, to design basic elements like shaft, couplings, keys, water joint, knuckle joint. So we'll start with the very basic elements, and you should be able to imply the principles of this design to design the element. Then students shall gain design knowledge of different types of fasteners and welded joints used in the machine design process. So when you are designing something, we need to assemble. So it may be assembled with the help of the temporary joints like fasteners or permanent joints like welding joints. So we will be dealing with these two parts in this particular syllabus. Then students shall gain a thorough understanding of different types of failure modes and criteria for various machine components. We will see the simple stress strain, then various principal stresses, and how and where the theory is to be implemented. So all this will be delivered in this particular topic. And finally, there is one more topic for the design of springs. So this is what the objective of this particular course is. Considering this objective, let us go through the syllabus of this particular contents of design. First unit is Introduction to Design and Design Against Static Loading. So roughly 5 to 6 hours will be required. Now based on this online part, it may be extended, but 6 to 7 hours are sufficient for discussing this particular unit. That is introduction to the introduction to design and design against the static loads. Here, basic principle of machine design, design considerations, fits and tolerances, factor of safety, standards and codes, preferred series and numbers, principal stress and strain, and theories of failures will be discussed. Second unit, second part of the same unit is design of cotter joint, knuckle joints, levers. It may be hand or foot lever, bell crank lever, then lever of safety valves, components subjected to eccentric loading. So unit number 1 will be divided into two parts. One is the basic considerations, whatever parameters you will require to design the component, that will be dealt in details, and then considering this particular theory or knowledge, you will start designing the small components from cotter joint and knuckle joint. So total 10 to 12 lectures will be required for this particular unit. Then second unit is shafts and coupling. So in this we will see how to design a shaft on the basis of various modes. It may be on the basis of strength or torsional rigidity and lateral rigidity. It may be based on the ASME code of shaft design. Then when we are designing the shaft, it is always associated with the keys and the couplings, because we need to transmit the power with the help of shaft. So allied components will be also studied, keys and couplings. Then along with this, in this unit, you will study the design of fasteners, bolts and screws will be discussed, and various loading conditions, direct and eccentric loading for the bolts will be considered in this particular unit. And when we are designing fasteners, we will also see the design procedure of welded joints. So this is unit number 3. Then we will go for unit number 4, that is design against fluctuating loads. Here we will study the stress concentration, variable stress, reverse and repeated loading, fluctuating stress, fatigue failures, endurance limit, estimation of endurance limit. All these things will be discussed in unit number 4. And the last unit is design of springs, where different types of springs and various considerations, forces and materials required for designing of springs will be discussed. So roughly 45 hours duration of course is there, but considering today's scenario of online learning, it may be extended. There may be certain additional lectures which we need to do. Then after delivering the contents, after going through the syllabus, what outcomes are expected, what the student should learn, what the student should know. So 5 course outcomes are there. Students should be able to analyze the stress and strain of mechanical components and also identify failure modes for mechanical parts. Second outcome is students should be able to design machine elements on the basis of strength, rigidity concept. So after this, you should be able to design the small components. Then students should be able to design different joints, bolted joints, welded joints, etc. Students should gain the ability to design a mechanical system for fluctuating loads, and students will be able to design springs for individual applications. So these are the outcomes expected from this particular course. Then along with theory of 100 marks, you are having practical, and which will have the weightage of 50 marks in the end semester examination. So what actually you are going to do in the practicals? So students have to complete 3 sheets. First one will consist of simple elements like knuckle joint, cotter joint, or flange coupling. And second sheet will be any one component, maybe screw jack, C clamps, or leaf springs. Then students have to complete any one design project from the below mentioned list, that is bolted joint, welded joint. So three projects, three sheets will be there. You can draw the assembly. You can draw the assembly and details by using some CAD software which you had already studied in last semester in CADM, and you can use any one 3D software which you know, and you will get the assembly and details of the component. And while drawing it, it is compulsory that you are going to design it. And while designing, you will go in market and take the actual component, see its dimensions, and then you need to assume certain loads and conditions, and then you will design it and check the dimensions what you get. And in this you will get the actual idea of how the component is designed, what are the standards available, and how to use it. So all these things, it is expected that you will be doing it in the form of a project. So 3 sheets will be there, and if possible, I will be giving you one mini project, and based on this mini project, your evaluation for 50 marks term work will be taken. Then these are the textbooks available which you can use. There are many books, so we recommend V.B. Bhandari, Design of Machine Elements from Tata McGraw-Hill publication. Then C.S. Sharma and Purohit, Shigle, Mechanical Engineering Design. So I will try to share the soft copy of these two books, V.B. Bhandari and Shigle. And reference books are also there. If you want, you can refer these books. They are available in our library, and there are a lot of e-materials available. So this is what we are going to study in machine design. This is how the term work is there. So we have 10 minutes before starting with the unit number 1, that is introduction to machine design. First, let us see what will be the flow. What will be the flow and how we will design the parts. Okay, someone will please send me the attendance afterwards. I will just take the screenshots also, and someone please do it for me at the end. Okay, so this is how the design will go, and considering today's scenario that we may not be able to conduct the theory lectures in classrooms, but we will meet virtually as I am delivering the lecture right now, and uh, whatever we will be discussing, it will be online. So there are some advantages, some limitations. And as we had used, for your division, I had used one software last time, that is Oxloop, where I will be loading all the material, and you will submit your assignments also in the same software. So I will assess it, and I will take care that our submission and all the assignments will be submitted in time. MCQs after each unit will be taken, the tests will be scheduled, and you are going to give it online as you had done last time. So the entire syllabus for this particular semester will be covered online as per as the practicals are concerned. So I will be giving you the directions how you will be performing the practicals. You will have to draw the sheet, and for that also I will be taking some extra uh, lectures, practical hours, and I will guide you how it is to be done, and simultaneously you can start designing and drawing the things. Maybe after the first unit is over, you can start with the first sheet. So the entire guidelines will be given to you. So this is what we were having regarding the machine design syllabus and how we are going to do it. So